So everyone, look at the screen. Last map was word map. Yes. Make a reference line quickly. For that, what you will make category, subcategory, and sum of sales. I'll remove the formatting. Everything got removed. I'll just remove the formatting. Remove reference line. So this much you create. Done. I'll right click on this. There is add reference line here. Don't do it right now, just see. Add reference line. I'm adding only line and I'm adding to entire table. And here computation I'm putting custom and adding here computation. I'm typing colon hyphen and adding value. So what I'm doing, computation means average I'm doing, and what is the value of that average? Both it will be visible there. Line type I'll see use red color, bigger one and dotted, and it should be 100% dark. So okay. So now for entire table this came. See average 74367. Format I'll do. I'll make it bold. Bold, dark black. See this average is visible. This is for entire table. Now if I go there back, right click, edit reference line. If I make it for per pane. Now see for per pane, computation plus value, computation value, colon hyphen. Getting it everybody? So for furniture, what is the average? 1027 719. What is the average for office supplies? 420786. What is the average for technology? 1186139. So for per table means total it was showing, total average. This is showing according to this furniture, office supplies. technology, that is category. Do this everybody. Done. Now line means small thin string. Band means broader. See, this is a string. What is tied in my hand. Friendship band means it will be broader. Friendship band you all know. Whole our childhood we played that. So no. It will be broader, having some thickness. This is a thin line. It is not having that thickness. But as soon as I tell about something band, it will have some thickness. It's not a line anymore. It's a band. From one point to one point. See here, one point it is showing a number, another point showing another number. This is minimum value of this category. Minimum is 73400. Here maximum is 1127086. So from one point to another point, it's showing that range. For that we require a band. A single line cannot show me that range, yes or no? So this is reference band. I'll say remove. Make this one more chart, name it as reference band. Or I will show you first. Everyone, see this, then make. Add reference line. I'll go to band. Per pane I will do. Computation I'll add custom. What it will be? Computation colon hyphen value. I am doing starting point is my minimum, ending point is maximum. Minimum value to maximum value. Other things also I can do. Average, max, mean, okay. But right now the relevant thing what I'm seeing is minimum to maximum value I want to show. So that band I want to show. The color is this. I'll say okay. Do this everybody. I'll make it black. Format black. Dark black. Bold. Done. Reference distribution. Let us suppose I am telling average. For example, average is 100%. 100 rupees. Average is 100 rupees. What is 80% of average? 80 rupees. Yes or no? 60% of average is 60 rupees. So that kind of computation I can do in this reference distribution. Let me show you. Right click, edit reference line. Here what I am doing, average 60%, 80%. Average one number I got per pen. But I want to see what is the 60% of that number, 80% of that number. What is the range from that point to this point? To this computation I'll do custom colon hyphen value. Okay. So see, average I got a 60% of average is 711684. 80% of that average is 948911. Is that clear, everybody? I'll make this bold, black, so that you'll be able to see. This is what reference distribution. Done. Done ki nahi? Now we'll see box plot. See, making this box plot is very easy, but reading the box plot is confusing. So first, we'll try to understand the box plot, then we'll make it in few seconds.
is a standardized way of displaying the distribution of data based on a 5-number summary. Minimum first quartile QA, Q1, median Q2, third quartile Q3, and maximum is so the spread and skewness of the data and identify outliers. Uses identifying outliers, usually spotting outliers in the data. Understanding distribution, visualizing the spread and center tendency of data. Comparing distribution, comparing distribution across different categories or groups. Example, visualizing the distribution of sales across different product categories to identify trend outliers and the overall distribution.
So let us understand the meaning of this minimum, Q1, Q2, Q3, maximum and outliers. Not this. Building is very easy. Just by clicking we can build. But understanding these terminologies are very important.
A box plot and a register plot is a graphical representation of data that shows the distribution and variability of data sets. It highlights key statistical measure and helps identify outlier. Here are the important points and terms to understand. Minimum, the smallest data point excluding any outlier represented by the lower end of the register. First quartile Q1, also known as the lower quartile, it marks the 25 percentile of the data. This is the median of the lower half of the data set. The bottom edge of the box, median Q2. The middle value of the data sets dividing it into two equal parts, also known as the second quartile or the fifth percentile, represented by a line inside the box. Third quartile, Q3, also known as the upper quartile, it's marked the 75 percentile of the data. This is the median of the upper half of the data set, the top edge of the box. Maximum, the largest data point excluding any outliers, represented by the upper end of the register. Interquartile range, IQR, the range between the first quartile Q1 and the third quartile Q3. IQR equal Q3 minus Q1. It's measure the spread of the middle 50% of the data. A large IQR indicates more visibility in the middle 50% of the data. This line extending from the box of the data smallest and largest value within 1.5 and multiply IQR from the first and third quartile respectively. This show the range of the data excluding outliers. Outlier data point that fall outside 1.5 into IQR into the third quartile or below the first quartile, represented as individual point beyond the register. They indicate variability and potential analyzed in the data box. The main part of the box plot representing the IQR contain 50% of the data point, providing a visual representation of the data spread and central tendency. visual representation. The box in the box plot represented the middle 50% of the data R2R. The line inside the box is the median Q2. The whisker extend to the minimum and maximum values within 1.5 multiply R2R from Q1 and Q3 respectively. Outlier and plotted as a visual point beyond the whisker.
Now, what is the outlier means? Rarest points. Means those are not present. For example, a person generally at what age he gets the job? Any human beings. At what age they get the job? 25, 22 to 25. Yes or no? Is the normal age they are getting the job. But few rare children will be there. They will get a job at the age of 10. They will get a job at the age of 15. Rare. You might have heard the news about them. About whatever news you are getting, they are kind of outliers because it is not about general people. Some bright students, they will complete their 10th at 10 years old. They will complete their PhD at 15 years old. Like that, rare students, they are kind of outliers. Now, what will be the retirement age? 60. 55 to 60, something like that. So, but few people, they keep on working. Yes or no? Let us suppose company CEO, who is Infosys CEO. So, he is still working. Yes or no? Some people will work out of their will. I want to work. Some people work under pressure, family background pressure. Yes or no? But generally, what will be the age? Till 60. That some people who are working beyond that age, that are outliers. Yes or no? Where very less people have that power, courage to do. After 60, right? Requires more of energy and all willingness. Getting it, what is outlier with this example? Now, general people will have a range depending upon some criteria. For example, this age to this age, you might get a low paying salary or high paying salary. Now, let us understand. First of all, have you got the outlier concept? Now, whatever people are there from 25 or 23 to till the 60 age, now they can have different numbers. Minimum number here, in this case, our orders were of what number? Starting from 1, maximum going till 14. Yes. So here minimum is 1. Less than 1, there is no one. There is not a rare point. No one can order half thing or 0 thing. That's why minimum value is 1. So less than this, there is no outlier. But outside this, there are outliers. These are what? These are outliers, rarest occurring points. This is maximum. Maximum, people will stop working at 60. So that is what maximum. Minimum, they will start at 25, 23. But here there is no below this, because in this case, there is no possibility of ordering 0 or ordering half of the things. That's why. But in a real world case, there is possibility that a person might get job at 15 years old. Yes or no? So below this low minimum point, there can be a outlier. Above the maximum, there are chances of having the outliers. So this is minimum, this is maximum. So the first Q1 after this minimum is what? In this case, in the graph, what we are calling it as lower hinge. This is what? Lower whisker. This is what? Minimum. This is lower hinge. Lower whisker is minimum. Lower hinge is Q1. This point is median. This is upper hinge, which is Q1 median, Q2, and this maximum is what? Q3. Getting it? Q1, Q2, Q3. Clear, everybody? So in this way, if you are able to read this graph, then we are able to understand how the data is going. So most of our data is between 2 to 5. Then from here, to maximum, the numbers are ranging, fluctuating. And after this, very less. Outliers means very less. Understanding everybody? Now, how to make this? So I want to have that range. So I am putting the quantity here and I will make it unaggregate. Okay. I will make it unaggregate and I will put category. Now I want to see it as a box plot. Getting it, everybody? Now this underlying points I don't want to see. So I can right click on this and I say edit reference line, hide underlying data. I can change the color of this also. Okay. Underlying data is hidden now. Clear, everybody? Make this. Then do for this also. Take this category, subcategory. Then say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Let's go for next. So I hope you all are revising. We are coming to an end. So anywhere between after 4 to 5 classes, we'll be having the interviews. Okay. Make sure you're revising everything properly. Let's make actions. Action means after Newton's third law. What is Newton's third law? You might have learned equal and opposite reaction. Every action has equal and opposite instantaneous reaction. That is the statement. So when I click here, it is doing some action. It is opening action sheet 2. See action sheet 1. I'm clicking here. I'm getting opened in the action sheet 2. So what is there in action sheet 2? It is this. Okay, category, subcategory, sum of sales. Like this I am having. Okay. So when I click on office supplies, so only office supplies are visible. It is getting filtered. So this is what filter action. When I click on some particular sheet, some particular category, in another sheet that category is getting filtered. What is this? Filter action. Okay. So I hope you all have connected to the global superstores. So add a new sheet, make these sheets, then we will apply the filter action. Done. Make action sheet 2. Don't focus on this. This will be getting activated when we apply action. Focus on this much part. Done. Now see how to apply the action. When I click on worksheet, click on action. Here the first thing which I have to do is click on this sheet. This workbooks, what all actions are applied, that it is showing. I want to say what on this sheet, one action only applied. So every time you are opening actions, you have to go on this sheet. Then only whatever like this applied one is there for me. Yes. So I can change this by knowing on this sheet what is getting applied. Getting it? So every time you have to select this sheet for the first time also. Then you will say add action, filter. Okay. So I already have it. So I will not say add action. You will say click on add. Click it everyone. Done. After clicking, you will get this page you are getting. So here you have to click on the drop down and select action sheet 1. Clicked, and in the target select action sheet 2. Here you click on this, click on action sheet 1. Click on the drop down, click on action sheet 1. Click on the drop down, click on action sheet 2. Okay. Then this run action on, select. If you click on hover, as soon as you just move your cursor, hover on the bars, so it will keep on changing. Here menu option, I will do the menu option for you. Okay. But here OK option is not visible for me. Okay, I won't be able to change it. Let me check. Now I'll be able to do that. So I will do it menu. Okay. And show all values. This after clearing the selection, show all values. Okay. Clicking on OK. Okay. So now I'm clicking on this. So I'm getting one box after clicking. See, this filter 1 is coming here. Filter 1. That was the name of my filter action. So when I click on this, I have to do it 2 times. See, it is taking me to another one. Getting it, everyone? So the click select option is the better one. Yes. Hover will just, if I hover, it will go to the another sheet. If I say menu, it is coming in that small box. 2 times I have to click instead of 1 click. So select option is useful for us. Yes or no? So is that working for all of you? Or should I show once again? Is there anyone who wants me to do it once again? Then we'll go for action highlight. Name, make a new sheet, name it as action highlight. Make this, after making this, in the second one, Created both the sheets. Now same process you have to follow. Actions. This sheet, clicking on this sheet is very important. Okay, because current sheet we are talking about. Then add actions, highlight. Click on that highlight quickly. So how will you apply the action sheet 1 is my source. Action sheet, action highlight 2 is my target. Run action on select. That's it. What is happening here when I click this action highlight 2? That particular category, subcategories are getting highlighted. Understood? If I select multiple, I have to myself go on the next sheet. It will not take me to the next sheet. You will think, what is the use of then? We have to ourselves go. But this is the feature. It will just, whatever you select here, that values will get selected in that target sheet also. This is the feature. Getting it, everyone? Is it getting applied? Not getting applied? Have you clicked on this sheet? Show me. Try once again. Getting applied? Very good. Asma? Because that working. So I'm telling, show me or not showing also. Getting applied now? No? It will not take you directly. That's what I'm telling 2-3 times here. It will not take you to the sheet. You have to go by yourself. Now everybody will see. We'll create a dashboard, and in the dashboard, see, this is making sense. Whatever I'm getting selected here in the dashboard, next it is getting highlighted. See, Under that, I'm using another sheet. That sheet is getting highlighted. So in the dashboard, it is making sense. In the worksheet, I have to go by myself to another worksheet and see what changes are there. Getting it? So let's make a dashboard, everyone. So whatever available dashboards are there, I'll delete that. I'll make it once more with you. Everyone, here downside there are three options. 1, 2, 3. One is for sheet, new worksheet. Second is clicking on the drop down. I'm telling automatic. So this whole area it is taking. Do this much.
So can you repeat?
Which one?
So the whole dashboard process सर आपका आवाज पूरा वो कट हो गया, like pause हो गया था पूरा.
आपका भी आवाज पॉज हो रहा है. बताता हूँ देखो. This is new worksheet, new dashboard, new story points. So click on the second one, new dashboard. Okay. आवाज आ रहा है कि नहीं?
आ रहा है सर, अभी आ रहा है.
Now after making a new dashboard, you have to click on fixed size, make it automatic. So ये जो हाफ स्क्रीन लिया है उसने, हम उसको ऑटोमेटिक बोल के पूरा स्क्रीन लेने लगा रहे हैं. कितना हो गया?
हाँ सर.
Now from here, everybody focus. Right now, I'm at what point? Dashboard. Yes or no? Keep that in mind. I'm taking that action highlight 1 here and action highlight 2 here. So how I am taking focus here? First one, action highlight directly taking and dropping it. But the second one, these points are getting highlighted, right? Half screen is getting highlighted. So it is telling where you want to drop the current sheet which you are holding on the cursor. So I'm telling downside. So this area is getting highlighted now. Downside here. So I'm saying yes. Dropping now. Leaving my cursor. It will get dropped. Make this much, everybody. Now see. This extra space is occupied by this container. Okay. Now this container is telling me the colors. These colors belong to this. But this downside space is getting occupied. So I can just select this and click on remove. I remove that. So the area is now getting fulfilled. Okay. Now everybody, how to apply action? Will I go to worksheet or dashboard? Dashboard. I will click on the dashboard option. There I will find actions. Clicking on this action, this sheet. I have to click on this sheet. Add action. Highlight. So my source will be dashboard 2. Action highlight 1. Source will be dashboard 2. Action highlight 2. Target will be action highlight 2. Run action on select. So okay, that was what we are doing. So whatever I select, that will get highlighted. Do it, everybody. Simple it is. Say yes. Very good. Done. आपने जब करते वक्त दिस शीट नहीं किया था इसलिए वो हर जगह आ गया दिस वर्कबुक करके गलती से भूल गए दिस शीट करना भूल गए फिल्टर की टाइम तो इसलिए हर जगह दिख रहा है ठीक है वो हटाना पड़ेगा डन एवरीवन so that's it pack up for today thank you all see you tomorrow online people everyone is done say yes or no
Yes, sir.